So me and Dad are together again today. It's our normal every other Tuesday that we do together. This is our first one sort of back at it this year, full visits. Juno came with me yesterday, so she's going to have the day off today. Yeah, so this is our first proper Tuesday back together. We're doing all of our lawns again, the big ones. The last one that we do today, which I'll show you, we are actually at the minute looking like we're losing it because the people are moving. They're moving in May. I think they've told Dad they're moving in May. There is talks at the minute that the people that are moving in are interested in keeping us on. We only do the lawns there, and we're only interested to do the lawns there. We're not going to be wanting to take on all the garden maintenance. They've got a guy there that does just garden maintenance. He's not interested in lawn mowing at all. I remember speaking to him a while ago, and he said when he first started out, he was working for a company, and all he did for 15 years was cut grass. And when he started out on his own, it was the last thing he ever wanted to do again. So he just stuck to actual gardening. So we do the lawns there. He does the maintenance. But yeah, we're going to, that one we'll just see how it goes. I mean, we've got enough on that if it does drop off, that we will be able to find another thing to put on it. The other one, the middle one that we do together is the massive lawn. We haven't cut there this year. We've done a few hedges, but we haven't cut the grass there this year yet. So we'll go there and see how it goes. I'm just waiting for Dad to turn up. As I say, Dewey was with me yesterday, so she'll be alright to have a bit of a relax this morning. Before you know it, Juno's mum will be home, so she'll be able to look after her for the rest of the day. Anyway, as soon as Dad gets here, we'll get on the go and we'll show you what's happening. So this is one of our maintenance ones that we do once a fortnight. Me and Dad spend 2 hours here. Got it. That bed. Dad is working away at this one. Heather's looking nice. I like the heathers this time of year. All looking nice and colourful. So as Dad gets started on some of the beds, I'll just tell you a little bit about this place that we've been working at now for probably a couple of years. We do generally just do the flower beds and the borders, a few bits and pieces like that. We don't do any of the hedges here, and we don't normally do the lawns. But on this occasion we decided that we would offer just to run over the lawns, get them a little bit back under control. They haven't been cut at all this year yet. And we are hopefully going to be scarifying this lawn within the next couple of weeks. Now I wanted to just run them over, get them a little bit more under control. I didn't really want to turn up to this property in about 2 weeks' time and still not have been mowed. You know, it had been quite long and scruffy, and then have to scarify. So our plan was to give it the first cut of the season, get it back under control a little bit, get it looking nice, and probably by the time I got this video up, we would have scarified it. This video was filmed at the start of March, and you can see our weather we were having back then was absolutely glorious. Not a cloud in the sky, and the temperature was really high. Weather has dropped off a little bit since then. We've had a few pretty heavy rainy showery days, and the temperature as well is very on and off. It's one of those sort of times of the year where you need a coat on to start the day, and you've got your woolly hat on as all wrapped up, and then by lunchtime you're in your t-shirt, that sort of thing, and then your coat's back on. It really can't make up its mind at the minute what the weather wants to do.
But back when we filmed this video, again, the weather was crazy. It was just a glorious, glorious day.
So I've given it the first cut of the year. Much tidier. This is what a lot of our lawns are looking like at the minute. They are struggling, obviously still trying to repair themselves a little bit after all the droughts last year, so the moss is fairly bad. but this one will hopefully, we will probably scarify this in the next 2 weeks. Hopefully this time, in a fortnight's time, we'll be scarifying this if the weather stays nice and dry. So we're done with the first job. Dad, what is in the sandwiches today? Beef rolls. Lovely. Rolls. Has Mum wrapped them in 10 tons of cling film? No, not too bad today, just little bags. So we're going to have a quick sandwich and then we are off to job number 2 for the day. First cut, this will be, Dad, at the big place.
Yes, it needs it, I think.
Don't eat with your mouth full, Dad. Jeez, come on, we're professional YouTubers. Don't eat with your mouth full of beef roll.
I'll keep quiet.
I'll translate for Dad. No, we're going to. Yeah, you was at the last time. I haven't been up here for a while. How's it looking? 2 weeks, yeah.
Needs a cut.
Yeah. What were the mole hills like?
I did get rid of them.
Yep.
But I didn't set any traps.
Oh, okay. So
it's been dry, so hopefully there shouldn't be too many.
So we're hoping not too many mole hills. But we'll see.
Now, I know most gardeners hate to turn up to a job and find that they have a trampoline in the garden. Luckily for me, this one is pretty manageable. I can get to move it out of the way pretty good. Didn't film this one, guys. I've shown it a few times before, but came up okay for a first cut.
So after 2 hours of lawn mowing, it's all finished off. I'm not bothered filming any for you because I've filmed this place a couple of times last year and I probably will film here again this year at some point, but not today. So yeah, for a first cut, it's come up pretty good. This place does tend to get pretty thick, and yeah, you know, this may well be the easiest time we've ever had to mow it. Last year it really struggled with the heat wave we had, but yeah, at the minute got a feeling the next time we come here it'll be pretty lush. It'll be put on some thickness, so yeah, it's always pretty a tough one to do.
So this is the place which unfortunately the customers are on the move. Probably by the end of May we will the customers will move on. Now, we have been told that the new people moving in are interested to keep us on. You know, whether or not that happens or not, we're unsure. So Dad does the back, I do the front. Normally this lawn will be scarified this time of year, but as customers are moving, I'm not going to worry.
But also, it's really struggling with little animals, little critters, whether they're moles or what. Something is digging up the ground, and what it does is leaves like little tracks. So this here, you can see there's a little bump there, and that goes all the way down there. And you can squash them back in quite easy. I'm pretty sure it's a mole. This whole area down here was a real mess last year. So ideally we would be giving it a scarify and a feed. That noise, that little beep you can hear is these. These are mole deterrents. So they buzz, beep into the ground, and supposed to discourage the moles. I don't know if they work, to be honest, but this place is just yeah, it's just struggling to say. Oh yeah, a lot of it like this. All of this is getting dug up by animals in the lawn. Holes, bumps and lumps. Ideally we would give this a real good sort of some treatments and a bit of a scarify, but these people are on the move. They are moving end of May, and they're not going to worry about it now. They're not going to worry. They'll probably wait and see if the new people take over and they want to do something with it. I don't know.
With the customers moving on from this property, it's always a bit of limbo time. You're not quite sure what you're in for. Could quite easily just go straight on. You know, you could quite easily, the customers that you work for now move out and the new people move in and you just continue on. Because this is a place where me and Dad have only ever done the lawns, we really do want to just keep doing the lawns. We don't really want to get involved with all the other bits and pieces at this place. So we'll lay out what we want to do here, and if it doesn't work for the new people moving in, then we shall move on. What I'd quite hope would happen with this place is that the people moving in really want to make a go of the garden and maybe have a real good go at tidying up the lawns a little bit. They do suffer quite a lot at the minute. I think the front garden more than the back. The one that Dad does always seems pretty lush, but the one at the front is suffering massively. I just think it really does need quite a bit of attention. So hopefully the new people moving in will want to do something like that.
So this is what Dad's been up to since Dad does the back, I do the front. A lot of daffodils to go around, but that's just that time of year. I think one of the next times we do a video here, I will leave it around the back for Dad to film, see how he gets on with it. So that's pretty much it for me and Dad today. Feels good to be doing back to the old routine again. So once this one has dropped off the list, we're not sure if the new customers, new people moving in, if they're going to want to keep us on or not. But if they don't want to keep us on, then we'll find something else to do. You know, we've got plenty on. Got a few jobs myself that I do that I could probably change for me and Dad to go to. So, you know, it'd be different for Dad not coming here, because he's been coming here for about 25 years, something like that. So it'll be he worked here before these guys lived here as well, so he's been here for quite a while. So yeah, it'll be quite a change to the routine, but you know, sometimes change is good. Anyway guys, take care, be good, and we'll see you next time.